Fuck. Hey, nervous. I'm alone this time. Actually, before I start the full-on stream, I should probably find my phone. Wait, what am I cooking? Hello? There we are. Find my phone. Look up the Solar fucking Express. Ah, man. Yeah. It's worrying. It's worrying. The Solar Express. A level pretty well known in this mod as being the hardest thing. It is the final normal challenge. Go back. Okay. That's pretty doable. Climb twice. Do a back forth. Toss it while high up. Grab. Regrab. Smuggle. Deal hyper. Launch. Spawn grenade. Drop, go left. Bounce, go up. Launch. Neutral drop. Fly to the end. I feel like I need to start with some hype music. Why, hello there. Hope everyone's doing good. I'm worried, if I'm being honest. Got the nerves this time. Bit shaky. Nervous. But all of this will change nothing. Why does that not work? Okay. You know, it would have been great if the game worked. Please do. And might end up I'm probably gonna start with playing like some music to try and get me hyped up, and then change to the actual Solar Express. Wait. It's like the thing about it is I know that I can do it at this point. I've come so far and done so much. I can do it. That's something that is available. It's just really hard. And yes, I'm playing fucking Undertale music. Funny fan game music. Okay. Do have to. Alright. Let's do this shit. Hope everyone's doing good. I'm doing pretty decent. But yeah, gonna be grinding for a while today. Jesus. Could this work? Ah, 1 second. Hey.
Any progress?
I just recently started.
What's that?
Just recently started.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, 5 minutes ago. Probably gonna be playing for a while though.
Ted said he should be here in about 3 hours.
Okay, sounds good. Am I good to go back to streaming?
You eat up anything for dinner?
Not yet. I'm not particularly hungry.
I'll eat those hot dogs in a little bit.
Okay,
You can stream till then if you want.
okay. Sounds good. Hey, I'm back. I gotta move faster there. Goddamn. Hey. It's rough, cause you don't want to move that fast. Fucking ads. Why? No YouTube Queen jump scare. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I need. Maybe like a little bit later on the show. Gotta wait longer. Ugh. New plan. That should work. That was not the plan. It's not giving those ones to me, huh? Struggling. But yeah, not sure how I'm gonna play like over the course of the whole day. Shutting that down. Going to mod music. I think you want to like, ping pong it off of the left wall. Like that. Hit. That is it. That one is golden. And then I have to drop, jump, re-grab. And then I think that somehow boosts me up into that area, and then I ping pong off the walls, drop, dash, re-grab, jump, neutral drop, smuggle, double dream bounce, that's reverse, drop, re-grab, drop, re-grab, drop, re-grab, back forth, throw it at that left wall and grab the lower section, jump up, drop grab Theo Hyper, launch, bounce off the spring, neutral drop, and then left grab, bounce it off, launch up, neutral drop, smuggle up. And that's what we're looking at. Which is a lot. To say the least. Okay, that did in fact launch me where I needed to go. I just had to hold right a bit after doing that. Okay. Wait, okay, yeah, there were like two options for what I could do this afternoon. Number one was Cookie Flipper. Number two was Strange Celeste. And I decided so that's it. Because I want to do this. And also I was gonna wear kind of fancy clothes and having fucking khakis on, as well as a suit, sounds painful. So I would rather not. Rather just avoid the entire khakis part by being good at it. Although that is just hard. That was better. Just want to like freshen out. That ain't that bad. And then from there it's pretty free. This room is doable in a decent amount of time. It's the next room that I'm worried about. Next room has me quite worried. The next room is just like this room, except twice as long and way harder tricks. This room is like the introduction to the concept of doing vertical geotech. And then next room is, okay, congratulations on passing the tutorial level. It is now time for you to perish. It's like, oh, congrats, you beat the tutorial of Dark Souls. Now, here's the actual game. Fight the final boss with no weapons, no armor, nothing. It's just like, yeah. That's gonna happen. That totally is a thing. I think I have a plan there. It's the plan stupid? Of course it is, because it is me coming up with the plan. Well, I've had like 2 good ideas before. I didn't think I was making it up. Just kind of gave up because I was that wasn't like the full plan. Full plan is a full jump and then a dash and smuggle, but like the plan is once the plan is that, and it worked. Holy shit. And then double dream jump, turn around, jump up further, and then drop, regrab, drop, regrab, drop, back, forth, slow, grab, smuggle up, seal hyper, bounce up, bounce, I feel like that, those couple of climb jumps are gonna be pretty fucking rough, if I'm being honest. Mainly because it seems like it's gonna be pretty tough to have height there. It seems like most tricks leading up to there are trying to build height. Like, mainly just a couple of tricks before are super focused on you gotta get some height, get higher up. You want to do a good dream double jump and then a good like neutral throw dash free grab thing. And I don't know how precise both of those are gonna need to be to have a good amount of time for the first climb jump. And even if you have like, even if you barely latch on to the platform, if you're at the very bottom, you might need to do 2. Which, needing to do 2 on one platform, that's using up more precious time, which time is not in abundance in this game. Which is one of the main reasons it's hard. Can't take your time with planning out each of the tricks, can't do the tricks how you want, because all of these tricks, most of them at least, would be pretty easy if you could set them up how you want. Also, I'm just trying to get tracking. That was sick. Super. I feel like if the first one is really good there, like the first, like if the launch up is really good, you should just do the one. Momentum. I gotta jump over. Don't know why I'm delayed. Yeah. Nah. Ouch. The crystal is not that. Then. Hey, hope you're having a good one. I'm playing the Celeste Strawberry Jam mod, trying to beat the Solar Express, which is like the big Theo level, and one of the biggest levels in the mod. Fuck. Not panicking because it's pretty rough. Holding jump for too long, so I'm getting like popped up too much, which just instantly kills me there. Whole gimmick of this room is you need to just do Theotech, which you've been doing through the whole level, upwards. And then it's kind of the introduction to upwards Theotech. At least this level of upwards Theotech. This is not introductory Theotech stuff. Ah yes, welcome to the game. Here's how you do the flippy tricks that help you scale a mountain. No, these ones you don't need to scale the mountain. You don't need much to scale the mountain. Scaling the entire observable universe, though, yeah, you need shit like this. Good luck! Enjoy. Okay. I'm very confused as to what the crystal bounced off is there. Man. But yeah, been on this mod for a little bit. In about 20 minutes, gonna max out the timer with the tubes. How is it bouncing off something like this? Weird. Gotta do neutral drop there. Then follow it up with climb jump like that. And then I actually made it in there. That's the PB that I have for the room so far. Haven't been on this room too long though, so that's pretty acceptable. I can scroll through the room real quick. After that, you want to do like a double dream block jump. That's your burst. And then drop, dash up, regrab. Do a couple of fancy jumps to climb up. Back forth through the dream block on the right. Throw the crystal on the spikes to the left. Grab the lower conveyor belt. Launch up, drop, and like smuggle through the dream block. Do a Theo Hyper, bounce off of that magma platform, bounce off the spring, do a neutral drop dash left, then do a bounce off of that last core block, land on top, neutral drop dash up to the end. So I'm kind of starting to get close to the end of the room now. At least that's what I'm gonna tell myself, because mental game is a lot. if you've won the mental game, you can probably eventually beat the level, because all told, if you keep throwing yourself at the same brick wall, just headbutting it, you will eventually make a dent in that brick wall. So, if you go into this with the attitude of this is gonna take forever, but I'm gonna sit here for all of it and do it anyways, it's possible. I used to absolutely suck at Theotech. I still kinda do, but I've been forced to at least get competent with it. That double block jump is hard. One of the harder parts about it in this level is, at least, it's not even level specific, it's just if you smuggle something through a dream block, and then you hold towards the dream block, and the spikes on it, you just immediately die, if you don't buffer a jump. That jump has to be frame 1, perfectly buffered, or you die on the spot. I don't know what your level of experience is with Celeste. Tech in this game is crazy. For all I know, you're a god who demolished this entire mod and gotten all silvers or something, just watching someone else play around in it. I don't know. Or maybe someone who doesn't know what's happening. No way for me to tell. But I hope your day's going good. Yeah. Been on this mod for a really long time. Longest level has taken 18 hours minus a minute, and that was the level before this, Pinball Purgatory. And this is the last normal level before going into Passion Fruit Pantheon, which is like the final chapter. 18 more rooms, each of them ridiculously difficult. You beat them all, you beat them all. Yeah, but been grinding this out for something like 6 months, probably more at this point. Definitely been a bit, but I'm trying to stay optimistic that I'll eventually beat it. That's all you really can do. Anyways, no point in giving up at this point. Made it this far, learned all this new tech, so can probably beat it eventually. At least that's the hope. Not sure how long I'm gonna stream. Probably just depends mostly on patience. Because eventually in this game you just hit the point where your patience is done. And even if you want to keep playing, it's just a waste of your time. Because you're tired. If you're tired of playing the game and then you try to keep playing it anyways in the same day, you're just not making any progress anymore. So at that point, best thing to do is just turn away for a day. It's still gonna be there next time you come back. And then when you come back, you can get mad at it again. Get mad at it again. And eventually, you'll make it through. That's how it's worked for 22 hours. Probably gonna keep working like that. Yeah, and for my next trick, I will fuck up this input for the 18th time in a row. Nobody ever expects it. Ain't even a 19th. Holy shit. Crazy. Awesome trick. Fucks up first 5 tricks. Am I on time? Am I on pace? I'm still good, right? Carl Mulligan. The shit hasn't started rising yet. Right. For sure. Hey. I should probably just do 2 things. First of all, I should probably just like leave the crystal when shit like that happens, because I don't think the rising oil can break the crystal, and getting more accustomed to rising oil doesn't break it. Getting more accustomed to the Dream double jump is good practice. Yeah, hiccup. Makes it so when I get there in actual attempts, I'm better at the trick. Might save me some time. If I ever remember to just leave the crystal. But yeah, shit like Dream double jumps, it doesn't change if you're just normal Madeline or if you're holding something. No. It's the same trick. Okay. Forgot to keep going. I just kind of sat there. Dropped the crystal, gave up. I got 1 dream jump, buffered the input, but just didn't hit like the second button fast enough. That is a really hard neutral jump. God damn. I struggle a decent amount with like the neutral climb jump things. Neutral drop, climb jump. Don't know the technical term for it. Climb with crystal. Don't know how to do those the best. Especially when I'm going into them with infinite speed and I just get slammed into a wall and then perish. Mainly because I'm so occupied with like trying to maintain the speed, because a lot of the times when you're moving into something fast, it's not an option. No reason to, well, some reason to move fast in this game if you don't have to. That was what I needed, and then I even did the first part of the next trick. Just forgot the whole dashing in the right direction part. But yeah, in this game, the only reason that you would go fast when there's not like a time limit or something is generally for fun. Which, if you can make it through this crazy shit and be able to have time for fancy flippy tricks that only serve the purpose of being fun, more power to you. I'm not built that different. I'm built slightly under average at that. Actually, I shouldn't say that. How to make people feel bad about their skill in this game. Can't really gaslight people into thinking I'm bad at this game anymore, huh? Oh, I'm bad at this game. Trust. Meanwhile, well, there I might be able to convince someone. But then I start hitting like a couple of tricks and the facade is broken. And then I do that again and I have a chance. But yeah, I love this game. This mod is incredible. Wait, no. I actually had plenty of height there. Having enough height to like start the neutral climb, jump, drop thing chain was something I was pretty worried about there. But I felt like I didn't do any of the tricks more special or more effectively than any other time. If anything, felt like I did them all a little bit worse than normal. But I still had plenty of height. It's like halfway up on it. That's enough height that I don't need to delay the regrab or something. Jesus Christ. They really give you no room to breathe before entering the level. They're just like, okay, here's your room. You are trapped here until you beat it. Okay, I had the exact opposite problem I thought I was gonna have. I had too much height. What the fuck? Wait, no. Trust me, this thing will work. It's savable. All I have to do is jump around, buffer a couple crazy fucking wall bounces, and yep, perfect. Definitely savable, 100%. Oh, okay. Screw that crystal. That felt way slower than normal. What? Why did that core platform feel so weird? I'm confused. I don't think I got the height there. No. But yeah. Once I make it to like the second to last core block, I think I should be fine. yeah, the last two tricks ain't that bad. I've done them a lot. But there's always like the small asterisk. Should be easy. But also you're stressed because it's at the end of the room. And here there's even more stress because second to last room in the level. And then stress keeps building because last normal level. So merely existing in this level is just stressful. Damn. I don't want to be moving up. I gotta wait until I start moving downwards then. That's what my issue is. Like fancy crystal stuff, crystal inherits a decent amount of your momentum in whatever direction you were moving when you drop or throw it. So if you are moving upwards and then you neutral drop the crystal, wait, or does it not? Main point is trick whack if you're moving up. Trick ain't gonna happen. Also, I'd have to be ready 1 minute until the full twos. Gotta take a screenshot when it hits twos across the board. I only wish it was a Tuesday. Is that big? Yeah, that's big. I don't think I got the screenshot of the timer when it was all ones, but I might get it when it's all twos, and here's hoping that it won't need to get to all threes. At least not during this mod. Alright. Gotta prep. And I'm gonna try to hit it as close to all twos in the like decimals as well. I think I got it. Let's see this screenshot. Got 206. That ain't bad. How do I show this off? Bounce the screenshot. Screenshots. Skaboosh. That didn't pull up. I'll find a way to put it up later. I don't know enough about Twitch and how to use it. But even not, the stream that has no fancy effects, like cool things other than the default. Well, technically I did get a semi-shitty input delay in. But yeah, no special effects. I don't know what I'm doing. It's also probably why the audio might be a bit scuffed. If audio is scuffed and you know why, let me know. Or don't. Your choice. Oh god, that's gonna happen to me when I have the crystal there, isn't it? Oh, fuck. I'm gonna be like, hey, let's go, making it so far, look at me go, I'm schmoving, and then just gonna be too far to the right, get flung directly into a spike. Do not pass go, do not collect $100. The whole shebang. Gonna get hit with the Monopoly special. Alright, that's pretty disheartening. Let me through. Okay. First one. There's progress. Second one looks rough. Let me up. And then after the second one, I neutral drop dash. That should be pretty doable. And then might be a little bit hard to turn around and grab the other side fast enough. But then just immediate dash again. Throw, grab the lower, re-grab, drop, that's right, hit the reverse, launch up, 2 more tricks. At that point it's 2 more tricks. If I fuck it up, it's all my fault. Elbows on. All of the pain. Going to there I have to go earlier. Like drop the crystal earlier. Help. Because like when dropping the crystal. Wait, doesn't matter. Yeah, if I've started moving down by the time that I tried to do the neutral drop, and then dash right thing, if I am already moving down, I've already lost. I can't do the trick. At least not with my level of skill. So, preferably, I'd like to be moving up when I input that stuff, which means I need height. And then, yep, at that point, the oil, it starts further down this room, and then it just moves faster than throughout most of the room, and it just kind of rubber bands. Close. Alright, getting more consistent. Something clicked. It seems like I'm doing better now. But yeah, after this room, one more in the level, and then after that, time for the final thing. Gotta get on suit and tie. And also cat ears if it's November 11th. Because I made the mistake of challenging my friend, who has an income now. Great for him, happy he got a job, but also god damn it. Him having an income is not good for, like, it's both good and bad for me. because A, he can give me back the money that he owes me. Because he does owe me, I think it's just 20 bucks. And then on the other side, he can do shit like just send a pair of cactus to my house. Which is what he did. I didn't even really challenge him. It just got brought up in a conversation. And then it ended up with him pulling out my address and just like, oh, by the way. And I was just, fuck. Yup. That's my address. I'm fucked. I'm getting carried. Nothing I can do about it. And then since I used the Catalan skin, I am legally obligated to wear said Cactus if they are here in time for the final level. Only the final level. There's also a chance that I'm not even through this level by the time the final level rolls around. Which, if that ends up being the case, oh god. Final level is supposed to be like much harder than anything else in the mod. And this is already pretty rough. If I'm being real. Also lost the set of tricks again. Lost it. Wait. Sweaty hands. Alright. There we go. I think something that helped out with me hitting that neutral drop more was me being a little bit less concerned about speed. I realized I probably have at least enough speed. This room, the oil is kind of lenient. It's not gonna kill you if you are a tiny bit too slow. A tiny bit suboptimal. It will kill you if you are like a normal amount of suboptimal though. Which is hard to be without just dying on the spot. It's not really being suboptimal at this point, it's just not hitting every trick first try. It's like fucking up a trick and then needing to retry it 3 times, and you can only really do that on these conjuncts. Everything else, you fuck up the trick, you die. God damn it. Neutral drop. Neutral drop. The down button. Press it. It's a nice button. Why can I not press it? Okay. How? There's spikes there. How did I hit a rubber super? That entire wall is just spikes. That doesn't even make any sense. I couldn't imagine the amount of work you'd have to put into golden something like this. Well, I guess it's silver. But just... I can't even beat the damn thing normally. What kind of people are able to just go through and do the whole thing deathless? They're doing like a harder version of the level because they don't even get like the nice setups. Shit isn't set up for them. First attempt is always a little bit harder, not just because you have no fucking clue what you're doing and it's a brand new room, but also because you don't have the auto setup where everything is fair. Like, doing Psycho Madness B-side silver sounds painful because the majority of that level was just like going off of the cycle that you started on. Because normally that cycle that you started on, it would respawn you on the cycle that you wanted to beat for like the most efficient route through the level. There would always... I'm dropping my controller. There would always be a path through the room that would just not slow down, and you would start by going immediately. Which honestly, that is the only thing that made that level somewhat bearable. That level, I didn't like it. I hated it. Well, hate is a strong word. I hated the tower. The fuck is the tower doing in advanced lobby, and more importantly in a mod like this? Hello, cat. But yeah, there's a bad level in this mod, and its name is the tower. Like the XIV one. You know, all of the awesome music that you've had throughout the entire mod? This one has wind sounds. You know, all of the cool graphics and areas that the mod has had. Yeah, this one has... Okay, got distracted because I didn't this one has monochrome background and nothing interesting. You know, all that great gameplay that you've been having? What if it was replaced with stupidly difficult, confusing messes of... I have a strong disliking for that level. Every single other level in the mod is amazing and one of the best levels in platforming game history. The tower is not. The tower is just... I would not make my worst enemy play through the tower. Hot Side Room also sucks. If there's a difficulty spike in a game, I understand if it's like, oh, this room takes an hour or 2 hours instead of the normal hour. Oh, right? That's a difficulty spike. The advanced hot side, I think, took me in total like 6 hours or something. I'm pretty sure 4 of those were the hot side room for the tower. That's not a difficulty spike. That's just ridiculous. What happened? Did someone from Expert Lobby just roll up and go like, hey, wouldn't it be really fun if we took an Expert Yellow and then said it was an Advanced Red and put it in Advanced Lobby? Strawberry Jam developers are just genius. And while you're at it, make Drifting Deeper yellow. The fuck? Ah. Wrong decoration. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Good wording. I'm gonna be honest, I pressed Y a second time, like Y was the grab button, and then got really confused there when I did not pick back up that crystal. Then I like realized, and I was like, oh shit, yeah, grab button ZR. And then at that point, I was already fine. Yeah. And after this room, I get to do more super shitty voice acting. Whoa. Get to destroy everyone's eardrums. Woo. Fun. But yeah, I'm probably gonna play for a decent amount of time today, unless I get upset. I realized too late that I succeeded with the first trick. So the dash fail. And can I stop doing good? Which just a second so I can talk. God damn. That was almost it. But yeah, I thought I died, and that made me move slower there. And then I saw the oil rising and made me get nervous, play sloppy, and die. A lot of the times, like, the easiest tricks in rooms are some of the hardest. Especially if they're at the end of a room. Cause like the level World Abyss, I love it. It's a great level. It has unconventional routing, but the routing still makes sense after you figure it out. And it was really fun to play. Rooms were long, but not unfair. They wouldn't like put the hardest trick 2/3 of the way through a super long room. They wouldn't do that to you. Hardest tricks were normally near the start. Or it was like a pretty static difficulty throughout the whole thing. But almost every single room would have like a trump check. It would be a super easy trick. Like, last trick of a room, do a hyper. That level of easy. This is a Grandmaster Red. Doing a hyper is stupidly easy at this point. You've done so many. And they set these up and they like gave you time to think about it before that last trick normally. So instead of just tossing you into the trick immediately, it would like lift you up to the last trick. And they were always the easiest tricks in the room. In concept. But in practice, they were insane. Cause most of these rooms were kinda long. So, you make it through this room. One room, first room in that level took me like 3.5 hours. Mainly because I was not ready to do a red in Grandmaster. But I dropped in and I don't know, I was feeling confident and was too stupid to back down and say that I made a mistake. So, kept playing. And then, after playing for 3.5 hours in one room, last trick in that room, even if it's easy as fuck, you're gonna look real stupid if you die there. Which makes it scared. And then you overthink it, and then you die. And you look like a goober, because you did all of these insane, crazy, flippy tricks. And then you proceeded to do something that people mess up. Like, do a level of mistake where it's like you forgot what the jump button was. That's stupid of a mistake. At least that's how stupid it feels. And it just builds the stress, which I admire a lot. I think that's badass. It gives a trick that you would normally sleep on more weight. A single normal Dream Hyper. At this point in the game, it's nothing to write home about. Last trick in a long room, suddenly that one Dream Hyper feels a bit more tense. Now you're not sure if you're fully confident that you can hit one Dream Hyper. And it's shown in a lot of levels, but like this room has a very pronounced one right at the end of the room. One neutral drop, dash regrab, and then one just wall bounce, and then technically another neutral drop and dash regrab, but that one's like really easy. But all three of those are pretty easy tricks at the end of a really hard room. So, now you're scared, and now you're dead. I think I might need to, like, wait longer there before, spend more time on the conveyor belt to try to build more momentum before jumping up and re-grabbing the crystal. I think that's what I'm doing now. Alright. I'm gonna be honest, a lot of those attempts I've fucked up because I've gotten nervous about the rising oil. I know I shouldn't be that nervous about it, because Got to get more upwards momentum, and I should be pretty much in the clear. Unless I just did something slow earlier, which, in all honesty, is possible. Also, how did I jump off of that? That had spikes. That is a spiked platform. What you mean? Like, I'm taking a bit more time than what's probably needed there. Might be able to just do like one wall bounce and then a wall bounce and dash upwards. Since the wall bounce dash up, like throwing the crystal into the wall and then dashing upwards gives you more height than a neutral drop and then up throw. Maybe. I don't know. Things like that are generally worth trying because if you see it, if there's multiple options to do a trick, which there normally are, because of how varied the tech in this game is, you can mold a lot of different techs to act like different ones. You do a Dream Super in a super specific way. That Dream Super now kinda looks like a Dream Hyper and could potentially get you through some Dream Hyper trick spots where that's what you're supposed to do. So, if you ever have the chance to just like try a trick that you're more comfortable with, like with that spiked Dream Block, you're probably supposed to do neutral drop, and then I hit the trick. I wasn't ready for it. I had to goddamn gaming though. But yeah, you're probably supposed to do a neutral drop and then smuggle through. But I struggle more with that. Mainly because I would have to make sure that I input the neutral drop and dash before I start moving down. After my jump. Which you gotta be fast for that. I'm playing on controller, so tricks are a bit slower. And sometimes controller disconnects, I guess. Weird. But instead, I just toss the crystal a bit early, and then jump up and do smuggle. One less step. Not really one less step, just changing the step to something I'm more comfortable with. If you have that choice, do it. No reason not to. You don't have to copy like the video that you're going off of, or do it exactly how the game says. There's a lot of rooms in this level that took me a lot less time than they should have, because I found a stupid cheese strat that barely works. Like, New Lumber. There's this one room. It's really not controller friendly. You really want to be playing on mouse and keyboard. How am I fucking up this shit. Nobody's business. But it's not controller friendly. You really want to be on mouse and keyboard for this section especially. The entire level, to some point, you want mouse and keyboard to some extent. but that room especially. And I am not gonna relearn how to play the game on keyboard, because I've come this far on controller only. I'm gonna finish it like that. And this room, the start of it, moves super duper fast, and then it just keeps going. I found out that if I do a different grip on the controller, like a kind of fancy claw grip, I could hit the first trick more consistently. But I'm not used to playing with a claw grip, so I die. I told back more. So I die like immediately after. But then I found out that if I dashed in a special way, there was an area that they forgot to add spikes. Or it was intentional, don't know why it would be intentional. It's pretty random. But that small area, you can like duck into. And then there was a way to get back into the swing of the room. And that's just what I would do. I'd like take a loop path. And this saved me a lot of trouble. Because this room was going to be insane if I had to do that trick with, do the rest of the room with the claw grip, which probably just wasn't going to happen, or learn how to do the first trick normally. I'm pretty close to doing this room, I think. At least, that's what it feels like. Feels like I'm getting pretty close. Music in this level is so good. Music in the entire mod is great, but this track hits especially hard, especially because it's the last normal level. And I haven't heard Passion Fruit Pantheon Apotheosis Mix, so I am so excited to hear that track for the first time. Sam, my friend, has been hyping it up so much. Cannot wait to listen to it. I'm going into Passion Fruit Pantheon completely spoiler free, which I am, what? Not absolutely completely, but pretty much. The only things that I know are Shatter Song is last, Pinball Purgatory is hardest, Solar Express is second to last. Yep. But yeah, I had like some extra time there, and I fucked up the trick in a way where I was moving at about the speed that I would be, even if I hit it. So, pretty confident on the amount of speed I have through this room. Honestly, I kind of thought this room would progress slower than it has. Could just be talking out my ass and then spend another hour and a half on this room. But it feels like I'm pretty close to beating it. And then I know that the next one's gonna take a really long time. I'm like trying to mentally prepare for the next room. And honestly, I'm failing at that. That last room is scary as fuck. It's like everything that you do here, but so much harder, and it goes on for so much longer. My saving grace of this room is the fact that it's not eternally long. That is my saving grace. But next room, no such luck. I gotta earn that victory. Earn making it to the end of a theater level. After this, I can say that I am a cracked grandmaster, including Theotech. Because I feel like if you beat a cracked level, like a cracked grandmaster level, you have made it to cracked grandmaster status. In that specific, like realm of tricks. So Ivory is just kinda speed. Cracked grandmaster in speed. Doing pinball, doing new Lumbo is cracked grandmaster in jellyfish juggling. And also just even more speed. And then Pinball Purgatory is cracked grandmaster in like fundamentals. All of the fundamentals on that level. No one trick is super out there. Most of the tricks are things that you've known for a while. It's just they're pushed to such a high level of difficulty that the level is insane. And then this is Theotech. The thing that I can't fucking do. Holy shit, hey. I wonder what I am doing up. Oh my god, help. Help. Help! I can't fucking throw the thing! Right direction. Oh, this challenge of the room. Throw the damn crystal in a direction that isn't right. Going on without him. Fuck that crystal. Never liked him anyways. Yeah. What you gonna do, guys? Adios, nerd. Fuck. Okay, maybe I need the pistol. Like, just a little bit. Only a little bit required. Realize Adam, he failed the same trick 20 times and then had a heart attack. Oh, bozo. That was a special kind of special. Don't know what the fuck I did. I know exactly what I did. that, I'm gonna be honest, that one hurt a bit more than the others, because that's like the first time that I felt mentally ready to hit Theo Hyper. After everything else in the room up to that point. Kinda felt ready to do it there. Now I'm like feeling mentally ready to Theo Hyper there. Now that I've made it there a couple times, it's like I now have accepted the fact that that's what has to happen next. Yeah. Little height. This is a very cool one. This level has been fucking incredible. Every sense of the word. Music, incredible. Atmosphere, incredible. Decorations, incredible. Story, pretty cool. The story that you get, at least. Gameplay, really fun. It's decently intuitive. Really fucking brutal. But generally there's not one singular trick that makes a room hard. Unless you just suck at doing that trick, which is a possibility. But generally each trick, other than ones that you were specifically worse at, feels about the same difficulty. And the difficulty curve for the level has been great. Starts off slower, introduces you to the tech, lets you know what kind of stuff you're gonna need to do in the level. Doesn't bombard you and say, hey, guess what, here's what a Theo Hyper, climbing with Theo, Fancy Dream Smuggles, and Core Hypers all look like at the same exact time. No, it's too much. They know it's too much. There's like a couple of rooms in between each of those. Even entering the damn level has a Core Hyper shaped lock, which is fair and also pretty cool because Core Hyper, that tech is specific to here. No other level has it, other than probably Passion Fruit Paint. But yeah, it does that, and then a little bit later you get the crystal, after like a room or two. And then you have like a branching path. You can go up, which leads you to kind of tutorial area for climb jumps with the crystal. And dream smuggling. It teaches you how to do climb jumps in a controlled environment, lets you know that you have room for one more climb jump in this level. Stamina bar got increased. It then, like, and it starts you off really slow. First time it asks you to do climb jumps, it's the only trick in the room, and you do like 2 bad ones, and it gets you all the way up. And you have plenty of room to start doing them, and it's really easy. I did them first try, barely knowing what inputs to press. And then it introduces you to like high level dream smuggling, which you haven't really done up to this point. you've tried dream smuggling. There's been like a level or two that has technically used it, but that was dream smuggling where you do nothing. You dash and then you press grab. That's what you do to dream smuggling in those levels. Here, you have to earn it. You have to set up the crystal yourself and then time it yourself. It's not just gonna say, hey, dash when you're intersected with object, dream smuggling. Nope. Not anymore. You're a big kid now, you gotta line up your own damn dream smuggling. You aren't gonna get spoon-fed anymore. Then you do a few rooms with those mechanics, and then it's just like, okay. You're starting to pick it up, and then it's just like, by the way, here's a Theo Hyper. I think it has you do one Theo Hyper, and then I think the next room says, okay, now do like 6. Which may sound a bit brutal, but I'd consider it fair because this tech is integral to the entire level. You're using it throughout the entire thing. You gotta learn how to do it well and just immediately. So I think that's pretty fair. And at that point, it's kind of done giving you tutorials. It's giving you actual rooms to learn the mechanics in. And then, like, you do a couple more rooms, then you get, like, a kind of break section. I like the short exploration areas in every single level that has them, because it's cool. It makes progress feel more impactful. And every once in a while, it's nice to be able to finish a chunk of gameplay, finish a room, and then have more stuff after it. You get your ass beat by a room for 5 hours, and then you... then you get to just kind of chill for a couple minutes right after. Because it's something that pretty much every single creator in this mod really focused on is they don't want you to give up. They know this game's hard. Really hard. This mod especially. It's crazy difficult. The whole thing. The finger gymnastics, the mastery, you need all of it to even begin doing this stuff. And you're gonna die a lot, and it's gonna be hard to not give up. But they don't want you to give up. They want you to push through. They want you to beat the mod and finish it. And so they add sections like that. Sections that give you a bit more progress. Maybe have some dialogue for you to have something where you're not needing to do crazy finger gymnastics. Well, the best. Every like 2 or 3 rooms, it tosses you into this completely different environment. And in this environment, everything is easy. It gives you like a freebie. Is it completely brain dead? No. It's still a Grandmaster. It's not completely brain dead gameplay. But it's not gonna hold you up for like over 10 minutes. Even. You're gonna spend a little bit of time there, then you're gonna clear it, and you're gonna get back to progressing in the level. And those feel great. Damn. I think I was too late. Rough, man. That one was real close. Hey. There, I did the throw at the end of the room. I can beat the room now, yeah? Please? But I feel like this mod did a great job of carrying over like the same beliefs and feel of the base game. The base game was like a journey, and they wanted you to go through the entire journey even though it's really difficult. The path is difficult, but eventually you'll persevere. This mod is the same way, except instead of the difficult path being a mountain, the difficult path is going into a fucking supernova, exploding, dying, and then needing to go kill God. So a little bit harder. You know, just a little. Climbing a mountain, exploding in a supernova, and then killing God. Just a little. But they still don't want you to give up. And I feel like everything, most things that are true for the base game hold up here. I think if I didn't fuck up that neutral drop, that would have gotten me over to the core platform. But like on occasion I'll like look back on the ending of 7C from the base game. It's hardest room. It was the hardest room in the entire game, and still is one of the hardest. That room is crazy. First time I tried to beat it, I think it took me a bit over an hour and a half, which is crazy to think that that's what I considered a really hard room. But that was the case. And beating it felt great. And then you make it to the end. And Granny's sitting there. You have like the nice little calm area. And the one, like, that one line. It's funny how we get attached to the struggle. That embodies so much of just Celeste for me. That one line. Both the base game and Strawberry Jam for me. I got attached to this struggle. If I didn't, I wouldn't be here. If I didn't get attached to the struggle, I would have quit after Advanced. Advanced is when things started getting hard. That's where I had to start putting. Expert was me learning entirely new tech, me doing things I had never done before, and Grandmaster has been just insane. I finished advanced and I went into expert and I was like, ooh, I want to do like 1 or 2 levels. So I did 1 or 2 levels and I was like, okay, maybe 1 or 2 more. It was like when you open a bag of chips and you're gonna have 1 chip. No, the fuck you won't. You're not gonna eat 1 chip and then be done. No, that entire bag, its fate is sealed when you open it. That was the same thing. And then I started grinding out all of Expert Lobby, Sam by my side, and then after Expert Lobby for months. Actually, no, I think Expert Lobby might have been like closer to a month. But I grinded the game every single day. I was playing for like 3 hours a day, and also the levels weren't. They weren't this hard. It's gotten a bit harder since Expert. It's close. But I made it through, and that's where I thought the story would end. That's where Sam thought the story would end. That's where we thought it was over. We were like, okay, we did it. We conquered Expert Lobby. That's good enough, right? Maybe 1 Grandmaster Lobby level. As a final send-off, you know. I did 1. Flip side, good level. That level was really good. Maybe just 1 more. Kevin Tech Spam dot zip. Looks really fun. Yeah, that'll be the final send. Okay. I started grinding that level. Grinded it for a while. Kind of like half dropped the game for a week or 2. Took a bit of a hiatus. Because level hard. There was mainly just 1 trick that I didn't understand the specifics on. Didn't know how to do a fucking Gultra. I was sitting over here just like, oh yes, a Gultra. Definitely you're gonna have to need to jump right before grabbing this jellyfish. No, it's after for some fucking reason. Don't tell me why. I don't know. But yeah, figured that out, beat the level eventually. Awesome. Okay. Now I'm done, right? Nah. I just want to do 1 yellow. That'll be the send-off. Oops, picked drifting deep. Guess what? El Bozo. Get fucking traumatized by the level, lose $5 through the level, and then drop the game for 2 months. 2 months later, and guess who's back? Bitches came back. On the day that I was like hanging out in the VC, and then I suddenly just said, I kind of feel like playing some Celeste. Booted up Celeste, played Chromatic Complex and Psychokinetic, the 2 hardest levels at Expert. And I crushed them. Like 15 minutes each level. Killed it. And I was like, huh. Then the next day, I went back into Grandmaster. And I decided to save Drifting Deep for later. And I did that. I went into Lava Layer. Beat that level pretty fucking fast. Lava Layer wasn't bad. Then I went to Fracture the Iridescence. Bit tougher. Still made it through. Then I went Cave of the Crimson Sky, another yellow. Beat all 3 of those in the same day. And that gave me like a burst of motivation. So now I'm moving through all of the not all, lot of the Grandmaster levels. And I'm progressing. It's hard. Levels are taking more than 1 day, which was kind of just unheard of for Expert Lobby. Expert Lobby, a room taking more than an hour was pretty much just unheard of. I would spend like 10 minutes on a room and go, damn, that room took a while. Does he know? Look at the stream time. Guess what the entire stream has been? This room. And also, this room still hasn't been that awful. Time-wise. 2 hours for room? That's a win in my book at this point. 2 hours? Could have been 6. Honestly could have. Oh, take 2 hours. But I'm moving through all of these Grandmaster levels. Super Eliminary is like the first one that really takes more than 1 day. Really good level though. Gameplay was very different. I am terrified for the Super Eliminary outside room. Because at this point it's been a really long time since Super Eliminary and I don't know if I still have it in me. We'll see though, eventually. But yeah, and eventually I do World Abyss. I did World Abyss pretty fucking early. And I'm like, awesome, first red done. Even more confidence. Huge confidence boosters all around. And then at okay, fail. And then like at some point around this time I did Ivory. First cracked level. Pretty insane. I think it took me somewhere around 8 hours. Also, I did World Abyss in 1 day, and it was an 8.5 hour long level. I don't know what got into me that day. I woke up, I was like, I'm gonna play some Celeste, and then I booted up World Abyss, and that was just my day. Hey, what did you do today, Celeste? Oh, how much did you play? 8.5 hours. How far? How many levels did you beat? 1. But Ivory took like 8 hours. Did that so fucking early. Don't know how. I just schmoozed, I guess. And then I think it was around then when I started doing 74. And like at this point I started flicking through each of the different remaining levels, right? I was like, I need to not get burnt out again. So I ping pong level to level. I'd like make it to a room that is rough, and I'd change to a different level. Hope that that room suddenly became less rough when it started going in circles. 74 was one that I really wanted to just get done and over with, because it was a pain in the ass. That level was hard. I had no clue how to do dashless gameplay. It's just not something I've really done. And it was at a level of precision that I couldn't fucking believe. If only I would know what tragedy would befall me next. But yeah, eventually cleared 74. And at this point, I looked fine, and like, it seemed like I was energized, hyped, confident. I wasn't. That was like the lowest morale in the entire playthrough. 74 took like 8 hours, maybe more, and it was a short level. That was the biggest thing. Like the other levels, I was either doing them really early, or they were just stupidly long, and like that would be the reason for it taking so long. Ivory, that's a cracked level. Fucking World Abyss, I'm doing it so early, and also, it's my first grade, and I'm doing it early as well, and it's long. All of those things led to that level being 8 hours. But 74, it was pretty short. None of the rooms were like that long. And like there was nothing that seemed super special and extra difficult about it. And then I like got into Shatter Songs, started progressing through that. I think after it was either after beating Shatter Song or a little bit before. I decided that I needed to decompress. Go play a chill level. And the chill level that I chose was a level all the way back in the beginner lobby. Paint. And playing that level, it changed the entire course of the run. It saved it. The level Paint is why I'm still here, and why I didn't just drop the game for good. Maybe not for good, but for an extended period of time. There's dialogue where like Madeline is working on a project, and like Madeline convinces her to go outside, take a walk, and it's an amazing level. So good. Atmosphere's on point, music is incredible. Gameplay is really fun. It's like a music-based gameplay. Love it. And there's like little points of dialogue throughout the entire thing. Where gotta go my nose. where Madeline is talking, like, kind of half arguing with Madeline about the project. Madeline says that the project isn't healthy anymore. They're working too hard on it. Which, that's exactly how I felt. To a T. About, like, 74 chapters on. Huge project, been working on it for a really long time. And I was overworking myself. And then, like, Madeline reports with, we've spent so much time, it has to be good enough. So, that hit pretty hard. And then you continue through the level, and eventually you make it to, like, a bus scene. The dialogue in that damn bus scene, with the change of music, it hit so fucking hard. It hit harder than the damn bus they were riding in. To sum up the conversation, Madeline is, like, starting to kind of realize that it's not healthy and that she's not going to be happy with the outcome. And that she should stop pushing herself too hard. Then Madeline comes back in. And Madeline's tone has changed. I forgot what to do. Fuck. Instead of Madeline having, like, the opinion of we should stop, it changed to, like, realizing how much it matters. Because that project, whatever it is important. Really important. And, like, they did spend so much time on it, and Madeline just ends up saying, we can do this together. And going through that, and, like, looking back on it, and feeling the same feelings as Madeline in that situation. And then, like, Sam had the place of Madeline, like, kind of being the voice of reason afterwards. And, like, encouragement. That's what finally broke through to me and made me confident enough to finish the mod. And it's kept me going since Jack was on. And it's not like things have gotten easier, or if I suddenly got way better after seeing that cutscene through the power of friendship. No. Not a Disney movie. No, that's not how it works. Mod's still really hard. Mod's still kicking my ass. But after that point, I had kind of just permanently won the mental battle, and from that point forward, giving up has not been an option. Because I put so much time into it. And over the course of all of that time, all of those blood, sweat, and tears, I've realized how much this matters to me. This mod matters so much. And it made me realize that I want to finish this, no matter what happens. And that if I keep working at it, eventually, it'll happen. Model be defeated once and for all. Which is what's keeping me going to this point. And what's gonna keep me going past this point. All the way through Passion Fruit Pantheon. And also the next room that's gonna beat my head. And realizing all of this stuff doesn't make the rooms any easier. It doesn't, like, unlock a secret combo of buttons that just does the first 5 tricks in every room for you. No, it really doesn't. Nothing's gonna do that other than things that are actually just cheating. Or turning on really good music, and that is amazing. Yeah, on occasion, turning on really good music, or like getting a change of music, will just give you the power to smooth. Never know. But realizing all of that gave me purpose. It made me realize how much this mod matters to both me and Sam. And that we have to see it through. To the end, no matter the cost. Or time investment. Or colorful comment. And also, I made a bet where Sam has to put on a maid outfit and do a goofy little dance if I beat the mod. So that's also keeping me going, because that sounds amazing. Let's fucking go. Oh. Let's go! Let's fucking go. Hype. Ah. Was I already talking about Sam being in a maid outfit? On the fucking winning attempt. The true motives revealed. Alright, time for shitty voice acting. Let's go. Get squeaky voice. I thought I could trust you. You said you wanted to help me. But you're no better than the rest of them. Just another manipulative asshole who saw the fear in my eyes as an opportunity. Those engineers should have done worse. Now, there's no need for such boorish language. After all, it's downright pathetic how easily you fell for my script. So oblivious to the methods of my cinema, you believed a famous actor actually wanted to help you. It's almost sad, really. Anyways, a proposition. Surrender the crystal to me, and I'll let you go. With that gleaming gemstone in hand, I could finally leave this rusted prison and become a star again. No. I won't give you a thing until the sun burns out. Such insolence! I'm surprised, honestly, but you don't get it. True stars never die. Do what you please. While you cede your will to stubbornness, I shall indulge myself in luxury. When you grow tired of insulting me, try to find a new way out of here. Watching you fail will be utterly delightful. Okay. How bad is it? white. How? Huh? I do want to hit the first trick before I wrap up stream. Does this oil just have really fucking fast rubber banding? Okay. And launch around. And then let me see if I can jump, go through, and then go through, jump, into drop, go through again, jump, throw, smuggle up, throw it right, dash to the right, core hyper over, up, probably like reverse demo hyper, grabbing it again, bouncing it up, neutral drop, smuggle through there, ride it up a little bit, launch through, geo hyper, neutral drop mid-air, dash left, dash up, grab that, dash right, dash up right, grabbing the crystal, grab that, dash up left, fly up, dash up, and escape. Some of those tricks don't look bad, others look... We'll go with hard. The film is sick as fuck. Though. I'm not addicted, I swear. Okay, fine. Yeah, I'll end it off there. Thank you for watching the stream. I hope you have a good night. Peace. See you later. And that's the end of the recording. Thanks for watching. See ya.